Devaha. Devaha. Ta Indra. Devaha ta Indra. Sakhyaya. Sakhyaya Kamahaprana. Sakhyaya Yemire. Yemire. Yakara. That is Vyanjana. Yemire. Yemire. Devaha ta Indra Sakhyaya Emire. Atharva 20627. 20627. Devaha ta Indra Sakhyaya Emire. Indra, the wealthiest, Parameshwarya. It is in the vocative case, Sambodhana Vibhakti. O Indra, Te Sakhyaya. Ta, that's Te actually. Te Sakhyaya. Te Sakhyaya. For your friendship. Devaha Yemire. All the knowledgeable, pious, good people. Yemire Yeti Prayatne. They try. They try. Yemire. Every pious man, every noble man will always try to be in your friendship, closer to you. Devaha te Indra Sakhyaya Emire. Sakhya is friendship. Our friendship with Satchanda is always there, eternal. But recognizing it is a role what we have to play. We are always in him, and Satchanda is everywhere, and it is in us also. Our relationship, our contact is inseparable, eternal. But when we recognize it, we will be benefited. And this what the noble people or the pious people, Devaha, the people who are knowledgeable, yes, they do it every time. Consciously, they understand and realize that they are in the company of, in the friendship of that Satchidananda. They always remember it. They don't forget about it. What is the benefit? Very simple. A friend is one who guides us. The best friend that we can think of who can guide us is nothing but Satchidananda. So because we have recognized the friendship with that eternal relationship with it, yes, we'll be closer to its guidelines. What are those guidelines? They are all in the form of Vedas. It's open for all. Anybody who recognizes his friendship is benefited. Will get those guidelines. No conditions, no terms. Nowadays, for everything, it is there. T and C applies. Terms and condition apply for everything. There's no such terms or conditions. You recognize, you take it. Over. You want it, you take it. It's yours. And those guidelines are so valuable or so invaluable, both are the same. So valuable or so invaluable that they fit, they help anyone at any time, at any place. They are universal in nature. Now, if we take such guidelines, definitely it will improve the way we look at the world, the way we think, the way we talk, the way we do things. It will bring out a transformation for the better. And that's the benefit of being in friendship, in closeness to that Satchidananda. That's why they all try to fight. Other friendships are there. It's not that it's not there. But the benefit what you get in this friendship is the highest when compared to any other friendships elsewhere. Because the one who is guiding us as a friend is omniscient. All other friendships, relationships, whatever you have got, definitely nobody is omniscient. The guidelines given by the omniscient is the best. Devaha te sakhyaya emire. O Indra, that's why we are all working for, striving for the friendship with you. We also want to be that. And Devaha are already doing it. I also want to join that group and do it. And I want to draw all my suggestions, all my guidelines from you, because that is the best. How do you say it's best? Now, the guidelines, whatever you get, will definitely, the guidelines when you follow, given by Satchidananda, will definitely go a long way in building up the strength and purity of the soul. And that is the purpose with which it is all given to us. To take or not to take, we are free. But if we take, we will be the most benefited. Because we are aware of this, yes, we want to be in your friendship, we want to be in relation with you, and we want to draw all guidance from you. Indra, te sakhyaya, deva emire. It is their continuous. Prayatna, emire, yati prayatne. Is their continuous task. Is their continuous endeavor to become closer to you and to understand the guidelines given by you. They always try for it. They always try for it. They don't have any better trial. Now, this trial and being closer to Satchidananda doesn't mean renunciation of the world. Many people mistake it. So this they call it as Vairagya, and that Vairagya, they say it is total renunciation of the world. No. It's a balance. It's a balance between the physical world, mundane world, and the spiritual world. That's what Vedas say. It never says leave out what is there in the mundane world. Concentrate on spiritual. No, it says balance the two. This is also required, that's also required. So one need not be afraid of being in relation, being in friendship with Satchidananda, thinking that it will tell us to renounce. And how can we renounce this world? These relationships, these friendships, all mortal world, mortal relationships, mortal friendships. How can we leave it? But be sure it never says us to leave it, but says it guides us to do it better, to have it in a better way. It says you become completely satisfied with these mundane affairs consciously, and you set up a platform upon which you can comfortably stand. That's the mundane world. Then concentrate on your spiritual endeavor and your spiritual progress. It never asks us to renounce. It never asks us to escape, get away from the mortal world. It never says. Be here, and have a strong fold here. Then proceed in your spiritual endeavors. Just to quote one piece of Veda mantra, it says, Ma chitta asmal lokat. This I have discussed earlier also. Ma chitta asmal lokat. Don't sever yourself from this mortal world. You are part of it. You have to achieve here. You have to do many things here. You have to discharge your duties here. You have to. Now then be ready for spiritual pursuit. Don't get yourself lost in the mortal world. But mortal world is required. Mortal world is required. Don't get lost. do and discharge your duties here and concentrate next on the spiritual progress. Now this balance is very well explained, is very well shown in the Vedic guidelines. So a person will be successful here and also successful in the spiritual world. Now this is all possible when you take the guidance from that Satyananda, that Indra. That is why all the noble people, knowledgeable people, they always try to be closer to, try to be in friendship with that Satyananda. Devaha te Indra Sakhyaya emire. They always try to be closer to it, try to understand the guidelines given and implement it. And they are benefited. Indra te Sakhyaya Devaha emire. Emire. Yati Praitni is one, another one is Yamu Uparame. That's another route. Yamu Uparame. Trying is one. Yamu Uparame, they want to be in it. Yamu Uparame, they want to be closer, they want to be in it. They try and want to be in it. Emire. They try and want to be in it. That's that friendship, that bond of friendship. And they want to get all the guidance and lead the best life here and prepare for a better life. This is Atharva 20:62:7. 20:62:7. Madema Shatahimaha Suviraha. Madema Shatahimaha Suviraha. Madema Shatahimaha Suviraha. 2063.3. 20.63.3. Madema Shatahimaha Suviraha. We are familiar with Jivema Sharada Shatam. Prabhavama Sharada Shatam. So many things. So where it is Sharada Shatam. Sharadaha is one of the seasons which comes once in a year, and Shatam Sharada, we shall see 100 autumns, 100 springs, whatever it is. In the same way here, they are referring to the same thing with another one, that is Himaha, the fall. Sharada Himaha. So ultimately it means 100 years, that's all. For 100 years, Shatahimaha, Madema Suviraha. Madema, Madi Harshe. Madi Harshe. With all happiness, with all fun, with all joy, we shall live for 100 years. How? How is possible? Being Suviraha. Vim Chetanam Irayati. Ira Gatav Ira Prerane. So we shall inspire, we shall motivate. Not only that, we shall get inspired, we shall get motivated in the best way. Su is there in the best way, and we shall be joyful, joyous for 100 years. That's a wonderful positive thought, what we have. We look at the whole world, we look at our life with a positive attitude. We want to live for 100 years. This we have discussed. The word for it is jijivisha. Jijivisha is wish to live. Wish to live. We are not in a hurry to die. My Guruji always says, death is a shameless guest. Whether you invite it or not, it comes to you. Why invite? Even if you don't eat it, it will come. It's a shameless guest. Let it come at its own pace. And you consciously try to defer it. And ask it, come tomorrow, come tomorrow, come tomorrow. Don't invite it. Because you have a lot many things to do. That's a very important thing. It's not just I don't want to die. I don't want to die because I got many things to do. I got many duties to discharge. I got many things to do. Starting from improvising the strength and purity of the soul to so many other things. If death comes, I can't do all these things. Let it come leisurely. Let it come slowly. Mahapura jaraso mruthaha. We have discussed. Don't die untimely death. Don't submit yourself to death willfully. Say I'm not coming. Say I don't come. Okay, come later. Whatever you say, one day it will come. That's a different issue. We have to succumb to death one day. But let it not be early. Let it be as late as possible. That's the one. Shatahimaha. So one benchmark they have given is 100 years. Is it the end? No. Bhuyascha Sharadas Shatat. There is another piece of the Veda mantra. It says, we shall live beyond 100 years. 100 is not a limiting factor. It's just a benchmark. At least 100 years we have to live. Beyond also you can. But it all depends upon our positive approach to life and the way of life we lead. If we lead the right way of life, yes, it is possible to live for 100 years and beyond. Is it just living? No, it says, Madema, we shall live happily. Madi Harshe, we shall live, we shall enjoy the life. It's not just living. So one person said, how we should live. So it's in negative sense, he said, we all die at 30, but cremated at 60. We all die at 30, but cremated at 60. So what is the life between 30 and 60? It's not living. It is living like a corpse. We are not so. If I am living up to 60, I have to live full 60 with happiness. If I am living up to 100, I have to live with happiness, joy. I should enjoy every day I live. Madema, Shatahima. 100 is my goal. Beyond 100 is also my goal. It's not a limiting factor. And all those years I am living, I have to live happily. Madema. It's not just living with pain and penury. It is living joyously, happily, with all contentment and satisfaction. That is living. Otherwise, it's not living. It is just existing. Just we are there. That's all. But we are not living. Literally, we are dead. But of course, we breathe. So they say we are living. No, that's not the condition. The living has to be with all happiness, with all cheer, fun. Every day of our living has to be a celebration. Madema. That's what it means. Madema. Madi Harshe. We shall enjoy every day of our life. This is the highest positive attitude that we can think of. And how is it possible? Suiraha. Answer is there. Suiraha. Being inspired. Being motivated. Self-motivation is also required. Self-inspiration is also required. So I get inspired. I get motivated. Not only that, I also help my fellow beings to be inspired and motivated. That is living. That is living. I'm not living alone on a single track of my own. It's a social living. It's a group life. It's a teamwork. So every other fellow being, every other fellow creature, yes, I inspire it, I motivate it, and also get motivated and inspired. And we live together. How? Madhema, with all joy and love. We've got other options also. We can be fighting, we can be complaining, we can be waging war. So many things are there. But which is the best way for me and others? To be in harmony, to be in love, to be with peace, to be cooperative, to be helping, to be inspiring and motivating, to live long. Why do you want to live long? Because every moment I want to make use of it for the improvement of the strength and purity of the soul. Over. That part is not there here. But for what I have to get inspired, for what I have to get motivated, the answer is elsewhere. And if I take it, that becomes complete. This human life is a great opportunity for us to gain strength and purity of the soul. In no other species, in no other forum we can do it. It's only in human forum we can do it. Further questions, why do you want the strength and purity? To experience bliss and peace, that's all. If you are not equipped with so much of strength and purity, we cannot experience bliss or peace. And experiencing bliss and peace is our ultimate goal and search. Every one of us, without exception. Let us do it. Let's do it. Get inspired and motivated, inspire others and motivate them to lead a better human life and to gain the strength and purity of the soul. If we are at it every moment of our life, if you are getting inspired and motivated every moment of our life, that makes the life, as long as we live, a great celebration. No other way of life can give this. As I said earlier, if we are jealous, yes, we can be. If we are avaricious, we can be avaricious. But all these ways of life will not contribute to the strength and purity of the soul. So what's the use of living? Maybe 80 years, 90 years, 100 years, what's the use? The time what was given to me was not properly used. The time given to every human being is for using it properly to gain the strength and purity of the soul. If you miss it, it's not living at all. It's just breathing in and out. So elsewhere it says, bellows, bellows, into which air goes in and comes out. So we are all living like bellows. Air goes in, air comes out. That's all. We are not bellows. We have to live. Living is different, and being a bellow is a different thing. When we live, it is possible only by inspiration and motivation for the self and for others. And being in that condition is a celebration, is the happiest condition, is the most enjoyable moment. Every moment we can make it enjoyable. Madhema shatahimaha suviraha. If we are not inspiring ourselves or inspiring others, our fellow beings with love and affection and compassion, it is no life. It's no life. It is death only. It's death only. But we are not cremated. We are not buried. It takes some time to do it. But you are dead already. Not physically, but spiritually, if you are not progressing, it is no life. Spiritually, if you are stagnant, that is death. Death is not to the body, it is to the soul. If the soul is not progressing, what is progress? There is improvement in strength and purity. If it's not progressing, then it is stagnant, and that is death for the soul. Not in the real sense, because soul will never die. It's always there. But that stagnation is termed as death. Let us not get into such condition. We shall enjoy life every moment, being inspired and motivated, and inspire others also, and make them also enjoy life. Madema Shatahimaha Suviraha. The very words are so inspiring if you understand the meaning of it, not just mechanically chant it. If you remember it, yes, of course, in our life we will face so many situations where we will be depressed, where we will be worried. So many things, yes, ups and downs will be there in the life. When we are in depression, now these words, if you remember, Madema Shatahimaha Suvira, yes, we get up. Yes, we get up and we become more enthusiastic and we will discharge our duties with confidence. Just these words will give us all the confidence, but we have to remember them and chant them and understand the meaning of them and get up. It's possible. It's not impossible. It's all things which are possible. Self-inspiration, self-motivation. We have got a great opportunity as human beings to enjoy. So when I say enjoy to be happy, it doesn't mean only sensual pleasures. Of course, sensual pleasures are also there, but it has got some limitation. Beyond it, cannot work. This is spiritual enjoyment, this is spiritual living is more important in human beings. Whereas in other species, sensual pleasures is the end of it. Instinctive life is the end of it. Nidra, ahara, bhaya, maithuna, full stop. There's nothing beyond it. But human life, we have got beyond that. We have got the physical dimension, we have got the psychological dimension, we have got the spiritual dimension. I have to make use of all these dimensions and make the best use of the moment that is given to us. We have to keep on inspiring us. There will be times when we'll be depressed, fine, but we will not continue in that condition forever or for a long time. The moment we feel depressed, Madema Shadahima Suvira, we get up and be happy. Pranchoagaman Ratiye Hasaya. This also we have discussed. We shall move ahead to dance and laugh. You see, we have to remember those words. When we remember those words and really take it to our heart, we can never be depressed, we can never be disappointed, we can never cry. We'll always be happy. We'll be always cheerful. It's possible. It's possible. We have to inspire ourselves because it's a great opportunity. Every moment I cry is lost. Every moment I laugh and dance is gained. How long you want to gain? Minimum 100 years. And beyond that also I can. Beyond that also I can. This is a wonderful disposition that we can have towards life. And that is emphasized in these words. Madema Shatahima Suviraha. So wish for the welfare of all, inspire them, motivate them. And to do that, I have to motivate myself, do it. And every moment of life is happiness. Madema, Harsha, is Ananda, is celebration. Madema Shatahimaha Suviraha. Ghritat, next one, Ghritat, Swadiyo, Ghritat Swadiyo, Madhunascha, Vochata, Madhunascha, Vochata. Ghritat Swadiyo Madhunascha Vochata. Ghritat Swadiyo Madhunascha Vochata. Vochata, Vacha Paribhashane. The talk, the words what we utter, or speech. Vochata. We shall talk. It's a gift. It's a gift given to human beings. We can talk, we can express, we can communicate. Of course, many other species also have got their own language and communication skills, but the highest, refined, subtle thing is there only in human life. The expressions and communications in human life is the subtlest and the widest compared to any other species. So it's a gift given to us to communicate, to speak, to share thoughts. It's a great opportunity for us. Ochata. We shall use that great opportunity and we shall communicate, we shall speak. But how? How? We're already speaking, but we are not able to achieve what we should have achieved by speaking. So what is it we have to do? It says, Ghritat madhunaha cha swadiyaha. Ghrita is with friendship. Sneha. Ghrita is also equal to sneha. Sneha is close relationship, friendship. Of course, Ghrita also means the clarified butter, ghee. That's also there. But that is called ghee because it has got that sticky nature. Sticky nature. Friendship is sticking on. So Ghrita also means that friendly nature of sticking on to our kith and kin, the life around, fellow beings. That's also Ghrita. And that is also there because its nature, it is called physically as Ghrita. So in the Adi Bhautika sense, it is ghee. And in the Adhyatmic sense, it is a friendly nature to get struck to our people around, every creature around. It's also called as Maitri Bhavana. At Maitri Bhavana, Snehana is this Ghrita. It's a quality of sticking on. Madhunaha, honey, sweet, pleasurable. So let my words be Ghritat madhunaha, beyond the sweetness of, beyond the friendly nature of this Ghrita or maybe Madhu, Swadiyaha, let it be tastier than all these things. Let it be appreciated beyond this. Of course, we like Ghrita to be friendly. We like honey because it is sweet, fine. But our words must be sweeter than, friendlier than this Ghrita and Madhu. Swadiyaha. Tastier. Compatible. Lovable. Our words should be like that. About words we have discussed many times with the help of many Veda mantras. Just because we want to make it sweet, we cannot lie. Because many times a lie will be sweeter than truth. Truth generally will be bitter. Whether it's bitter or not, that's a different issue. We have to speak truth and truth only. And how about this Madhu and Ghrita? Make it as sweet as possible. Express it as sweet as possible. But it has to be truth. And it becomes sweeter when the intention of speaking is broad. If my intention is the welfare of the person who is listening to it, and I put my heart and soul into it, even though it appears a bit bitter on the face of it, yes, it will be liked by the person because they understand our intentions. So our words has to be sweeter, we have to express it in a sweet way, and has to be friendly for the welfare of all. And only then our words will carry weight and love with it, and it becomes acceptable, receivable. And we are making use of that capacity of a human being to talk and communicate the best way possible. And of course, the communication, the words, what you speak, yes, binds us together. If our tongue is wonderful, yes, everyone will become our friends. If our tongue is haughty, yes, we create our own enemies. So speaking and communicating, talking makes everything around us friendly or with enmity. So here we concentrate on how we talk. Let it be sweeter than, let it be friendlier than Dhrita and Madhu. We are creating a better environment for our living around us. We love every creature around us. We wish the welfare of every creature around us, of course, including us. And our talk will reflect all these things. That intention, what is there in us, is expressed through our talk. Ghritat madhunaha cha swadiyaha vochata. This is how we have to talk. Of course, elsewhere, complementary things are there. Before talking, we have to sieve it, we have to filter it. As we filter, as you sieve the flour before using it, FLOUR, flour. So what are the sieves we use there? The filters we use, Satyam, Priyam, Hitam, Mitam. If the words what we are going to utter passes through all these filters, it is worthy to be spoken. If something is missing, better we keep our mouths shut. Don't speak. I got one story of a Greek philosopher. Somebody comes to him and says, "Oh, I want to tell you something." Okay, before telling, please answer my questions. What you are telling, is it truth? The same thing in a different way. He says, I'm not sure about it. Okay, what you are telling, is it helpful to you? I just want to say it may not be helpful to me. Okay, is it helpful to me? That also I cannot say. By listening to it, will my knowledge improve? I cannot say. Then keep your mouth shut and get out. He says, I don't want to listen to it. It's a waste of time. It's the same thing for us. Before talking, we have to check all these things. If they are truth, if they are helpful to me and the listener, and if we can go a long way in enriching our knowledge and capacities, yes, it is worthy to be spoken. And that is sweeter than honey, and that is friendlier than the ghee. Go ahead. If not, better we keep our words within ourselves and not sound it. It's not worth. That's what exactly is the guideline here. And if every one of us follow this strictly, I think there will be no enmity at all. There will be no fights at all. There will be no misunderstandings at all. We can create a better environment for ourselves. This is Atharva 20652. Atharva 2065 and 2. Vishwayuhu Dhehi Dhehi Mahapranadha Dhehi Akshitam Vishwayuhu Dhehi Akshitam. Akshitam, Kshikshaye. Depleting, losing. Akshitam, opposite of it. Let it not get depleted, let it not get lost. Akshitam. Kshikshaye. Shaye is depleting. Akshitam. Akshitam Ayuhu. Vishwayuhu. Vishwayuhu, that is entire life. Entire life. Vishwayuhu Akshitam. That is the entire life, let the entire span of life be not lost, be not wasted, and in such a way, Dehi. You give us strength and let our lives be like that. Let such a span of life be instilled in us. Vishwayuhu Dehi Akshitam. It's not give. To give is Dehi. Alpa Prana Dehi is to give. Dehi is instill. Give the strength to bear it and give it. What is it you are asking for? Akshitam. Non-depleting, non-losing, non-wasting. Vishwayuhu, the full span. Full span of life you want. We want not in a single moment of our full life to be wasted. We want every moment to be made use of for the best results. And give us that strength to do it, give us that knowledge to do it, and instill in us that spirit. Vishwayurdhehi Akshitam. This is Atharva 2071 207113. 207113. Just now we are speaking of getting ourselves motivated and inspired. This also helps us. Remembering mantras like this, remembering the pieces of mantras like this, and chanting it again, and pondering over it, recapitulating it again, it inspires us. I cannot be lethargic. I cannot cry. I cannot be in my bad moods. But yes, situations will bring me to that level. Immediately chant these mantras, understand it, and motivate myself. Let not a moment be wasted in my crying. Let not a moment be wasted in my wailing. Let not a moment be wasted in my suffering. The situation may be that, but I inspire myself, I motivate myself, and don't want to lose any one moment of my life. Akshitam, I don't want to lose. And every moment I want to make the best use of it. Even if it is a suffering, I take that suffering as an experience and knowledge. Over. Suffering is gone. I'm trying to study my suffering. If it is inevitable, I can't help it. If it is possible for me to avoid it, let me avoid it. If it is unavoidable and inevitable, yes, let me enjoy it. It's all in my feeling. It's all in my disposition. It's all in the way I take it. Okay, there is some problem. Okay, let me enjoy that problem. There is some pain. Let me enjoy that pain. Because it's inevitable. Because it's inevitable, instead of experiencing it with crying, with depression, let me experience the same thing in a positive sense. Okay, to say, let me enjoy how it is, how a pain is. If I take it in that sense, even that pain changes itself into a great experience and knowledge. Yes, we can convert any moment of this sort into a pleasurable moment by my disposition. That's very important. Of course, it will not happen overnight, but I should be at it every moment. I should be thinking about it every moment. I should be living it every moment. Then it is possible. Then it is possible. To what extent it is possible? Even death we can experience happily. We will not be afraid of death. Okay, this is an end which has come. It is inevitable. Let me enjoy death. Yes, that spirit is there in several Veda mantras. Oh, salutations to you, O death. It says, you have come. Yes, I accept. I cannot overcome you. I cannot fight and win against you. Okay. Come on, let us go together to a next environment. And only when you come, it's possible for me to change my quarters, to change my environment, to change my tool. Fine, wonderful, thank you. We will go. Even death is taken with a positive and sportive spirit. Tasmai Yamaya Namostu Mrutyave. Therefore, the one who has set up this birth and death cycle, that's Satyananda, and you, the death, yes, both are friendly to me. Come on, let us go together. Take me to the next life. Come on, we'll go. This is the way we approach the whole life, not only life, but also death is expressed. Guidelines are given for that in the Veda mantras. Then every moment is positive, every moment is experience, every moment is learning. Whether it's painful or it's joyful, that doesn't matter. You don't have to know about pain, we have to know about joy. Yes, to experience a joyful moment is easy, but a painful moment, it requires our effort, it requires our knowledge, it requires some stamina. Get it, get it. Vishwayodhehi akshitam. You give that strength, I will do that. Every moment I will bear it, every moment I will tolerate, every moment I will experience and learn. So there is no pain at all. It's all a great experience, it's all a great learning. And whenever there is learning and experience, it's a celebration, over. You see, the attitude, the perspective with which we see things, when we change, the whole world is pleasurable, the whole world is enjoyable every moment of our span of life. Yes, it's very easy to lecture. Yes, it's very easy to lecture. But to think about it again and again, to take it into our heart and to implement it, it is possible, it's not impossible. It is possible, but we can't do it. But we have to be at it constantly. We have to remember it constantly. Then it's possible. It's not impossible. But of course, depending upon our capacities, it may be easy, it may be difficult. That doesn't matter. But it is possible, it is practicable. If not today, tomorrow. If I'm at it, if not tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I'll be able to do it. Yes, this is spirit with which you have to live, with which you have to face things in the world, things in our life. Now it makes us, it inspires us to lead such a life. It inspires us to understand, to look at the world with this angle, with this sportive spirit. If you do it, we gain. If we don't, we lose the moments. So it's totally for us. Okay, thank you for the day. Finally, what we understand is the Veda mantras, the piece of Veda mantras, what you saw today, are all too inspiring and motivating. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. We have to be inspired and motivated every moment of our life. Then the whole life will become a celebration. It will become a happy journey. But if we don't, we are creating problems and sufferings for ourselves. We cannot blame anyone else. It's our disposition, our way of looking at things. So it says, look in this way, the whole life will be enjoyable and wonderful. Okay, happy day or happy night for every one of us.
Yes, sir.